All right, man. Let's talk about some rumor going out there. I'm just gonna call it a rumor, seeming to be news that Sacramento Kings ownership arranged for Keegan Murray to eat dinner with Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. And like I said, like I reported it in the video where I said that Ivey didn't want to go to Sacramento. Like I reported in that video, ownership was very high on Keegan Murray, picking him number 4, but they didn't know. I guess they got a new GM, I believe it is. They don't, in the article, they didn't know where the GM stood on it at, but at the end of the day, the owner trumps everything in the organization because he's cutting the checks. But check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video, right? So, it is what it is. That can mean they can still trade down. That mean they can still trade down and get them. You know what I'm saying? So, but then again, most people look at it as a lead lock. So at the end of the day, bro, you can just hope. The Pistons can have Jaden Ivey fall to 5, and they can get additional compensation with Jeremy Grant. Everybody thinking lottery pick with Jeremy Grant. Like I said, you could bring back a known commodity. If they was interested in Kyrie Irving, which I don't think they should be. I'm just saying, or somebody like him, and Jeremy Grant would be a good bargaining chip. But they say it was hurting Jeremy Grant's value on the trade market is that he need to sign it. He only got 1 year left, and he would need to sign the extension. So, it is what it is, man. Most of the teams that's looking to sign Jeremy Grant is actually fit. They actually fit what he wants. What he wants is he want to be a scorer. So they're looking at him as another wing, another scorer that can fill up the bucket. If it's Miami, if it's Portland, if it's New Orleans, if it's whoever else it may be. They most look at him as a defend a guy. They don't want him to be 3-and-D. They want him to go up there and fill the bucket up anyway. So interesting. Very interesting. So, if they can get Ivey at 5 and get back in the lottery, especially from 7 to 8, inside the top 10 or inside. Like I said before, the sky might be the limit for the Pistons, bro. If they do this right now. Then you talk about Ivey. What's the first thing? Go guard and go big. The Pistons can save their money then. You ain't got to spend all your money. They said, well, you got to spend 90% of the cap. You can fill that out with 1-year players. So it don't even really matter as long as they can save their money and re-up next year. So like I said, if you go guard, go big. Now you need some experience behind Durham or Mark Williams. So, and then they also can look to fill. They also could look to fill the void left by Jeremy Grant too. And my whole thing is I'd be looking at Markieff Morris, cheap deal to fill that role. But so Morris would be a good option, but they can go Jeremy Shokin, Tari Eason, try to fill that 4 position. That'd be a hole. Maybe they fill Marvin Bagley as a 4, which I don't feel that at all. Get Markieff Morris if everything check out medically. That'd be a good pickup for replace Jeremy Grant on the market. But Pickens is slim when you go to that power forward position. So real slim. So it's gonna be interesting. But just some of the guys that fit, I'm thinking about that fit that it's either Eason, Jeremy Shokin, this guy I'm thinking off the rip. So but I would just go guard, and I go Jalen Durham, Mark Williams, and I'll be done with it. Probably favorite Durham because of scoring potential, as I said before. But like I said before, what if dinner don't go well with Murray? You know what I'm saying? So, Murray's a position to need, and they probably really like the character. They probably really like the game. Like I said before, they probably like the effort. But to me, he just seemed like a really good college player. I don't really see him being an elite basketball player. Maybe they don't need elite. They got, De'Aaron Fox, Sabonis. Two big fellas, right? Two elite players in this league, and on their team, they just need somebody else that can just do the job. But he long, rangy. I think his father had Battle Creek, Michigan roots. He can catch and shoot. But to me, just I don't like him. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really like him. At least for the Pistons' sake. It's just to me, I don't know, man. He don't really jump off the page to me. You know. Like I said, I like Tar Easton better. I could be wrong on that, but he's a little bit more rougher around the edges. But you know, for the Kings, man, you're looking for, I guess, a 4 to go next to Sabonis, or you could play him at the 3. Kind of put you in a like I heard somebody say on 97 on the ticket today. They said he kind of put you in a mind frame of Tobias Harris, and it was somebody else. I can't remember who it was. Tobias Harris and I can't remember. Yeah, he kind of put you in that mind frame. Tobias Harris, and it was another guy they compared him to. So Tobias Harris not a bad basketball player at all, bro. We already had him here, obviously. So like I said before, that's kind of he put me in the rim is, you know, good athletes, you know, solid 3-4s, kind of in the forwards, can shoot it, can, you know, but this I guess that elite athleticism missing from them. Good character guys. So like I said before, I mean, it is what it is. So it might be a front. They might turn around and take Jay Ivey anyway and hold leverage, but you know, or maybe they feel they can't get Keegan Murray, so they could feel that way. Like, man, we can't get Keegan at the that pick, so we just gonna wait. So we're gonna just take him now. And we can't wait because you're gonna have to. Because I mean, Indiana, that's a good fit for him. I mean, Detroit been linked to him, so you know. So every draft pick ain't got to be a superstar. Sometimes it's got to be a fit. Like we were talking about Draymond earlier. Like he going back and forth with John Morant, but he fit perfectly. He's a perfect fit for what. He's a perfect fit for what they do. In Golden State. So, you know, what if he would have went to New York or somewhere else? He'd probably be seen as a role player, as a marginal player, 1 foot in the league, 1 foot out, or just a really good, you know, role player. So, you know, fit can change everything. If you go to a team that, you know, I always talk about the O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson got the Buffalo. They try to use him as a scat back, receiving back, and that ain't really how he played. The next regime came in and used him as a power back, as a true running back, and he excelled. So, like I said before, if you try to put Reggie Miller out there, you try to put Reggie Miller in the offense where he's slashing and finishing at the rim, and you're not using his strengths as a shooter, then, you know, Reggie Miller probably was gonna fail in this league. So it's just something to look at when you kind of like talk about it. So I mean, Keegan Murray might be the best player in this draft. You never know, but you never know in this league, bro. So I mean, he might be top dog, man, but we just have to wait and see. But no, nonetheless, it is what it is, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk Players for more videos like this. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Don't forget to check out the link tree. It's the first link in the description. Take you everywhere I'm producing content, or I am on social media, from Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'm in Spotify, Anchor, for the podcast, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal as well in there. Appreciate the love, support. One time peace.